today on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And again, it's Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give running right is Chubb. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Watson, he's going to keep it on the draw.
He has enough for the 1st down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
The Browns are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st and 10, Watson. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Elijah Moore.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Browns are off to a 13-0 1st quarter lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the 1st quarter play.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Martin Emerson gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. Amari Cooper hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Niners set to take over on offense. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. Ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
This 2nd and 4. Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes Amari Cooper and the rest of the Cleveland offense. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little. They bask in it. They think,
he's got it at the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So we have reached halftime here. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And the 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Purdy now to throw.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
A second down throw for Purdy. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That's pulled in at the 32. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise I knew was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Chubb running right. And he's got this down to the 35. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They run again on first down, Chubb.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Browns are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't finished.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Jamal Agnew.
75 yards.
And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 124 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Handoff comes to Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Here's Watson on the sneak, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case.